Hello everyone and welcome to my playthrough of Ghost Recon Wildlands on the Xbox One. My name's Cerbius and welcome to my channel Serb Gaming.
The agent they murdered. You knew him?
He was a friend of mine.
Sorry for your loss.
I could say it comes with a job, but it doesn't get any easier.
No, it doesn't. Guess you've been down here a while?
I've been living as Karen Bowman, international aid worker, for just about 5 years. Means living rough, but as a cover, gets me out and about.
At least it comes with a chopper.
How'd you get in country? I flew in business class from Manaus. Hey, I'm refreshed and ready for work, right? I just hitched rides from Barranco, Peru. How about you?
I got on board a bus in Jujuy, Argentina, and drank all the way to Villazon. Nobody wants to deal with a drunk on the bus.
That explains why you smell like ass.
I've heard rumors about you guys. I was a rookie field officer in Moscow when the coup went down. There was talk you were involved?
Nah, it must have been someone else. We were never there.
It's not every day you get to meet an urban legend in the flesh.
Huh, you should tell that to my kid. Maybe he'd listen when I tell him to take the trash out.
Is it hard being someone who doesn't officially exist?
You tell me, Karen Bowman, international aid worker.
I'm sure you've seen the horrible, fucked up shit humans are capable of when there are zero repercussions. But let me tell you right now, no matter how you compartmentalize, how you desensitize, you can't prepare for El Sueño. He's got a religious streak that rates pretty close to delusional. He's taken vows of poverty, chastity. If he's not in it for the chocha or the money, he's in it for the power. This joint task force is CIA, DEA, and JSOC. I'm your resident spook for this ride. Welcome to Operation Kingslayer.
Our briefing said there'd be a contingent of locals.
The Qatar is 26. They're a group of rebels who've been giving Unidad and Santa Blanca some resistance. We'll meet their leader, Pakatari, as soon as we touch down. Bolivians have a long history of hating us Yankees, but this time, let's hope the enemy of my enemy will be my friend. But don't turn your back on him. I'm not going to.
Four soldiers. This is the help you promised? That Sandoval promised? A single Yankee died, so you send a handful of soldiers. Hundreds of Bolivians have died from Santa Blanca's bullets. Where will my hundreds of soldiers come from?
As Americans, we aren't here, remember? These soldiers are the best covert ops team our country has to offer. With their help, you won't need hundreds of soldiers.
Are you familiar with the word Huber, Senora Bowman?
Meet Pakatari, leader of the resistance group Qatar 26. We will be working with the rebels to destabilize Santa Blanca's organization. They've been fighting Santa Blanca and corrupt Bolivian officials for nearly 6 years now. We'll need to coordinate targets.
There's no time for this. We have information on Amaru's whereabouts.
Amaru? You found him? Amaru is one of the founders of the Qatar 26.
More than that, our group is founded on his ideas. Without his theories of an agrarian proletariat, there would be no organized resistance against Santa Blanca and the corruption in our government.
How many drunk?
Amaru must be saved. If you were to assist my people, it would do much to earn my confidence.
Where is he?
We do not know exactly. We know he's in this province and that there is a Santa Blanca lieutenant who knows where he is.
I'll put a call into the activity, See if they can dig more intel out of the airwaves. Start looking for that lieutenant and keep me informed of everything via sat phone. Good hunting.
Saving a motto is important to our cause, Yankee. Make sure you don't kill the Santa Blanca lieutenant before you get the chance to ask him questions.
Right, so as you can see, at the moment we're just rocking an assault rifle and a submachine gun. So first things first,
Time to earn
we'll
your
go
pay,
and
people.
find this
Put on your
lieutenant.
game faces.
I tell you, I'm not too comfortable working with Pakatari and these rebels. Their kind of ideology always ends up with more bodies in the ground.
Right, first
Your
lesson.
feeling on this op, no bad.
End of the day, this is
See
your
that they've
expedition.
warped in the car
We
now,
need to
so
focus
you don't
and
have to
get
wait
this done
around for them
quick
at
before
all,
we get stuck between
especially if
local
you're under
politics and
fire.
the firestorm of cartel bullets. First objective, track down that Santa Blanca lieutenant so we can find Amaru.
Ooh-ah.
Hoo-ha. Right, so I used to be one that used to go around finding everything before we went everywhere. But going through the game, I found I was clearing places twice a lot of the time. So I tend to go more for the missions a bit now, as well as exploration. We will get everything done. Right, these ones here, what you do is you press up on your D-pad to make your blokes attack.
Opening.
And this bloke's got intel that we want. He can tell us where specific things are, and he's going to get out now. And then you just run up to him and press and hold X or square, and then press Y or triangle.
Either I walk away from here with answers or your ears. The choice is yours.
I'm asking about the skill points.
okay? Just come down.
And then that puts these up on the map. There you go, there's another one there we were right by.
Let's go.
If you don't want to chase them down, there are a lot more on each province to find, and there are actually things that they can tell you. There's only about 5 different things they can tell you. There's usually about 10 intel points on the map. Right, this here is a place to find. And in here is one of the Kingslayer files, which are like the collectibles. They appear on the map, so they're not so bad. And then I'll just put that up on screen for a second. As you can see, they're not long.
Buenas.
Alright, so we're not far away now.
Hola, banda. DJ Perico here. Have you got a problem with a neighbor that the two of you just can't resolve? Maybe you got a problem with somebody you do business with, and you're about ready to pull out your fuscas and start shooting each other. Don't let things get that far. And
That just explains how to mark
Don't want to spook the
targets.
target. Switch to suppressors. Got eyes on the target. Let's move.
As you press up on your D-pad,
the
drone is up.
and then it gets your drone out.
Just spotted one with submachine guns. Tango number 3.
If you press down on your D-pad, you can zoom in.
Here's target number 5.
Managed to pick him up. Right, so what you do is you zoom in and press A next to a marker, and that marks it for your teammates to hit. They can literally walk straight in front of them. Right, and then you shoot and they shoot. There we go, just like I said.
Got one.
Like these flashing things here are like supplies. You tag them and it adds to the totals up there, you can see in the green. Then you use them in turn to unlock these skills here. Once you get skill points, which you can either find or you get for upgrading.
I got a sicario with a submachine gun. Over by the sandbank emplacement.
So that's our mark. It's saying we want to creep up behind him, press and hold X.
Coopere todo saldrá bien.
Can't really see him.
Here's the deal, asshole. You answer my questions, or I put a bullet in your gut and leave you to die in your own shit. ¿Lo entiendes?
Chill the fuck out, cabron. What do you want?
Amaru, where can I find him?
You serious? That's what this is about? Sure thing. He's at Atoya Farm. Go on. Then you can see what we do to people who fuck with us. People like you.
We need to get this done in a hurry. Amaru's an old man. He's not gonna last long under torture.
Shit, if they've been working on him for a while, there's a good chance he's already dead.
Maybe, maybe not. Amaru's a major player in the rebel movement. The cartel will keep him alive as long as they can to find out what he knows.
We can't afford to take any chances. There's too much riding on this. Let's move. Weapons free, weapons free. Clear. How you guys holding up?
There we go.
Let's get moving. The cartel isn't gonna wait around for us to track down and rescue Amaru.
Right, so that's a food one.
These supplies will buy us a lot of goodwill from the rebels.
Right, so we've already got our first skill point. And we're going to use that on the range of the drone. Personally, I think the drone's the most important bit of equipment in this game. Right, we come over here, I believe there's a Kingslayer file over here.
The sicarios have found the escaped prisoner in the village of Kulta. What a wonderful name for a town. They were protecting him. See, the village is known to Unidad as a haven for rebels. Why do these rebels even bother? Kill them all. The whole village. Visit divine wrath upon Kulta and wipe it off the face of the earth. Claro, al rato.
Right, we'll quickly go and
I'm
get
riding a
those two
motorcycle.
skill points, I think. I didn't mark them. Oh, I'm just about to die. Oh, quality.
Hold on, man. I'll be right there.
Thanks.
See what I mean about him just morphing where you are? Oh, that was a quality death though. It's one of my better ones.
Hostiles in the area. Stay frosty. Hey, we got an archer with a submachine gun. The airstrip. Take a look.
Got another tango.
Oh, so this is actually a
That's
rebel
supply
op
plane that's
mission they're
fueled up and
called.
ready to fly. Let's grab it and give it to the rebels.
It looks like there's one more, two more here.
Marking an enemy.
Right, so I need another sync shot really before I take that one on, so we'll quickly do this one.
Marking a captain.
Right.
That brings us to 10. I got a target carrying submachine guns.
There's definitely more. Oh, there's one I haven't marked. Ah, there. And then we'll take this one out. I can take him out without anyone seeing. And him. And now this one.
Moving to position.
Come on, it's not that difficult to
Ready.
find him.
Call the shot. Kill confirmed. That was close.
And we're clear.
All right, we're all clear.
I got one of those cartel medals here. Some sicario is gonna miss this.
Get some equipment cases. We need to find the sniper rifle. There we go, get the extra sync shot. That means now we can mark out 2 targets and kill a third. It's got a minigun attachment, but if you spook these people up here, we'll try and fly off in the plane that we need, so we don't particularly want to shoot it down either, because that will fail the side mission.
Getting a position. Need to get to a better position. Target marked. Ready to engage. One less bad guy. Okay, we're cool. Clear over here.
There's a few too many bullets into the fuselage then. There's quite a few things up here, so it's a good choice to come up here, I think. Let's see what we got available. Revive speed, no. Mine. It's got to be the battery.
I'll pilot.
Really only let me drive.
Well, I'll try and get in the drive passenger seat and we just stay there, so...
Shit balls.
This is Lydia Flores. If you're a buchona like I am, your entire life people have called you bossy, Madonna. For me, my mother was the first person to call me
I have done such an amazing job with this game. I didn't think that I would like it when it first was announced. I was kind of over all that shooting game stuff.
There are even some women out there, successful women, who want to ban the actual
I think it helps that it's third person.
But people who are satisfied being pleasant, who don't act bossy, even if they don't like the word, they don't get what they fucking want. They don't make millions of dollars a month.
Bit of a heavy landing there.
They don't have a hacienda or hundreds of sicarios ready to die for them. So chicas.
Good work.
The rebels will be damn glad to get their hands on this cargo. Let's head out. Tell them where to find the plane later.
Inbound. So now we've got 2 skill points. So we're going to get the mine. And stable aim. What this gives us is like less movement when you're scoping in. And then there's a Kingslayer file here as well. Quality. So there we go.
Hola.
Not really much of a muchness. And that's tied in nicely
Senior
because
rebel
it's kind
leader
of brought
named
us back.
Amaru has been captured by the cartel. Interrogate a Santa Blanca lieutenant for Amaru's location, then go and extract him.
I always really want you to do the tutorials. obviously we're not heading straight for it. We don't want to land right on top of them. It's just quite a big village if I remember rightly, so we need to, there we go, you start to see it, we need to land a bit away from it, A, so we don't rile them up straight away, and B, so we can just scope it out, see what's crack-a-lacking.
Activity, stay sharp. I got a narco over here, over by the barn.
Deploying drone. Got another tango.
It wasn't the mission I was thinking of.
I got a third target. I got another, that's 5.
Alguien ayúdeme a salir de aquí.
Coming up on a Toyo farm. Remember, a lot of these sicarios are ex-military.
ID your targets. If Amaru gets killed by a stray round, Operation Kingslayer will be dead in the water before it even starts. Let's go.
I'm opening fire.
Entiendan, carajo. Agarraron a la persona que no debían. Exijo que me saquen ahora mismo de aquí, bestias.
No, take cover.
Así que escuchen bien.
Ooh.
El Dios no perdona.
You guys all good? Damn,
I can remember.
Check it out, weapons case. I've been wanting one of these.
Right, so that's a scope for this. And then with these, you just have to shoot like any part of the door pretty much. I spent ages lining up the
What's left of him anyway?
padlock.
Come on. I'm getting you out of here.
Alright, so just make sure he gets out the door before you leave the building, because sometimes he gets stuck. Oh, there's a skill point there, wasn't there?
Get going. Look alive, we got company.
Right, so back to it.
I got it. I'll fly.
Let's go.
Where are you taking me?
Back to your friends.
Entonces Pacatari has made his deal with the malditos extranjeros, the young fool.
Take it up with him, senor.
So I believe where we drop him off is where we get our first sniper rifle.
I got eyes on a weapons case. Ah, I can use this.
Right, so we get rid of the sub for that. I don't really use one. But unfortunately, it's not got a very good sight on it.
Guns down. We don't need to frighten these people.
So we're going to go and sort that out next.
Are you hurt? Santa Blanca is not the most gracious of hosts. These Aucas, these demons they had questioning me. Let us say, their talk of love was enough to make me vomit. But their methods were not...
Were their names Yuri and Polito?
Si, Yuri Polito.
These are the fucks that tortured Ricky Sandoval while Sueño questioned him. I want them bad.
We only saw run-of-the-mill sicarios when we freed Amaru.
But I haven't seen Yuri and Polito in at least 3 days, maybe 4. I don't know where they are now.
We need more intel.
We'll search every village and camp until we find something.
Somebody's gotta know something. Gather documents, hack computers, interrogate hostile lieutenants, talk to civvies, whatever it takes.
We'll turn over every rock. Heads up. Bowman's file on Yuri and Polito is coming through.
Ooh. There we go.
There were 4 people in the room the night DEA agent Ricky Sandoval was murdered. El Sueño, the head of the Santa Blanca cartel, Ricky, and the last 2 were La Yuri and El Polito. Yuri and Polito met at a poor state-run hospital in Chiapas, where El Polito was doing his residency and La Yuri worked as a nurse. It was love at first sight. From the first moment their eyes met, they were inseparable. A love like no other. One day, a buchon named La Plaga walked into the ER, all shot up. It was touch and go for a while, but Yuri and Polito were able to save his life. La Plaga was grateful. He showered them with gifts, invitations to the most exclusive parties, even a new car. And after a while, La Plaga made Yuri and Polito the personal medical staff of the Santa Blanca cartel. But that wasn't their main job. See, Yuri and Polito know about the human body. They know how much pain a person can endure before he'll die. They know how to keep a person alive and awake so they can feel the pain. And most of all, they know how to inflict that pain. That's what they do in Itacua province. When Santa Blanca captures someone that refuses to talk, the Yuri and El Polito make them talk. They break people. Like I said, there were 4 people in the room the night Ricky Sandoval was murdered. Sueño, Ricky, Yuri, and Polito. They kept Ricky alive while Sueño tortured him. Non-stop for 47 hours straight. They broke Ricky Sandoval. Then Sueño executed him.
It's not a party I want
That's
to be
the rundown on La
invited to.
Yuri and El Polito.
So this is the cartel overview. These are all the bosses that you have to kill. Well, you have to kill the majority of the bouchons, and then a couple of underbosses, and El Sueño will
You're
come
a key
out.
part of
Right, so we want to go here, and more importantly here.
That's a Blanca security operation. Remember to check out Bowman's briefing on their chain of command.
Guy in charge of security is El Muro, the Wall. Personal bodyguard and childhood friend to El Sueño.
El Muro's little brother is La Plaga. Nasty piece of shit. Very active on social media. Head sicario for the cartel.
The hunt starts now. If we want Sueño, we gotta work our way up the hierarchy. First targets are Yuri and Polito. We find the intel, we track them down, we take them out. What the hell happened here?
GPS says the place is named Yo Pill.
I don't see any signs of fighting. It's just a ghost town.
I suppose either the cartel or the dogs chased everybody off. Damn, haven't seen anything like this since I was in a sandbox.
Sweet. Ah, we've already got that available. We could. We're gonna get the C. Oh, we can't get C4. Don't really need another frag grenade.
Rebels must be giving Santa Blanca hell. Bet these cartel assholes never thought they'd be spending their time dodging snipers and IEDs. Karma sure can be a bitch sometimes.
Can't fly any lower than on the ground.
All aft before that thing blows.
How can you fly lower than on the ground? That's ridiculous.
Bowman, this is Nomad. What have you got on San Mateo?
San Mateo. Over the past few years, a lot of people have been disappearing from that province. Politicians, rebel sympathizers.
Anyone who's making life hard for the cartel.
Anybody who ain't the cartel, period. We're talking hundreds of individuals, gone without a trace. Santa Blanca is definitely behind the disappearances, but no bodies have ever been found. Find out what happened to these people. Their families need a place to start looking. Then make sure this shit stops happening.
Understood.
Sometimes this game's so unforgiving. Right.
Nomad, I've got Pakatari on the line. Sounds like he needs our help.
Put him through.
Hola, compadre. I have a problem in Itacua, and Bowman says you may be able to help. My people need help. There have been many losses to the cartel, and the horrors inflicted by Yuri Polito have broken their spirit. The fires of revolution have almost gone out.
Spare me the rhetoric, Katari. Just tell me what you need.
There is a cartel supply convoy passing through the province soon. Capturing it would give my people much-needed supplies and restore their morale. Can you do this?
Consider it done.
Taking orders from Pakatari now?
Katari needs this convoy. We are gonna give it to him. The more he depends on us to get shit done, the more we can get out of him in return. That makes 5. Just spotted one with submachine guns. Tango marked, but he's got a civilian nearby.
Got a tango.
So he's going first.
Shit, he knows he's taking fire. We're good, we're good.
So they will jump the wall as well, so we do need to be careful.
They're coming right at us. What's the word, boss?
Why don't you shoot at someone?
Fucking hell. We're clear.
So this tiny big drum of gasoline is a drop, but that one isn't. Alright, so we'll get this bit of intel while we're here. Right, so the skill points aren't always 1 point. There's 3 there. There's sometimes 5s as well. And there's a 5.
I'm on.
Alright, so back to getting blown up. That little pit stop that we just had to do. The video's gone on a little bit longer than I anticipated. And what we'll do is when we get here and get the scope, we'll call it a day, and then I'll fast travel back to where we were. And I'll meet you there for the next episode. Those purple helicopter that I'm just underneath is Unidad, which are like the special forces. We'll meet them in the next episode, no doubt. Just to my left there, that's the base with the SAM site, so we've got to be careful. It's not as temperamental as the last one though. And there's another one there, look, as well. Made it.
spotted a dormant rebel radio transmitter.
Yeah, we're not doing
that.
that.
Sure to bring some cartel muscle out to try to censor it.
Bowman, this is Nomad. We're in Koani province. What have you got for us?
Koani's a major hub for the cartel's smuggling operations. We're talking about a sophisticated network of planes, trains, and cargo trucks carrying upwards of 30 tons of powder across the border. The network is the brainchild of an American national by the name of Boston Reed. Reed's a bush pilot who's been flying for Nidia Flores at El Boquita for years, and eventually worked his way into management.
How do we get Reed?
That's the tricky part. Reed's cagey as fuck. He stays in
Right.
hiding most of the time, preferring
So, thank you for coming along on a little adventure. Hopefully I'll catch you next time. As I say, sorry it's run on a little bit longer than I intended.
Like what?
But I really wanted to get that scope.
message traffic to unknowns across the
Okay,
border,
so
flights that don't correspond
nice to meet you. See you again soon. Bye.
moving